Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be bringing you some Assassin's Creed Odyssey gameplay and performance. So I just want to quickly go through the in-game settings as normal. Just disable my on-screen display here. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, 100% resolution scale, so it is playing at native with 120Hz refresh rate. Field of view is also at 100. No HDR this time. Playing at the ultra high preset, which is the maximum. I know it looks like you can go higher than high on anti-aliasing, but what happens is you actually go to adaptive. So I just want to demonstrate that for those who don't know. So that is all the in-game settings on show. Game is completely maxed out and it looks absolutely stunning. Now, I've spent countless hours on this game just fighting and just completing meaningless tasks just to level up, and the scale of the game is one of my favorite things about it. It's just so much that you can do, so many places you can go, and it does require a good CPU on this game as well, especially when you do conquest battles, when there's like so many NPCs, and when you're in big towns as well, in big cities, you do need a lot of cores. But the 3950X, of course, it's got more than enough cores to deal with anything this game can throw at it.
You left a note on the board. What's happened?
I have been injudicious. I overindulged at the revels, and there is a letter I wrote to a woman that I'd prefer not to be made public.
Who is the woman?
Let's just say she isn't someone I should have been writing letters to. My political rivals could use her to make things difficult for me and my wife.
Sounds like you need a Misthios to end her life.
Yes, I want her dead.
All right, I'll do it.
You're doing me a service, mercenary.
I'll be back when everything's taken care of.
Yeah, it's a bit of a big price for her to pay for his infidelity, but hey, you know, can't have the wife on that, can you? And the job's a job. So let's go and take this woman out. So as you know, you may have noticed, it did drop below 60 just in that cutscene there. I think it went to about 58 or 59. This game is still extremely demanding when you're in close-ups, when you're having a conversation. Now the RTX 3090 does a great job in general play. You're going to be over 60 frames per second. But when it comes to cutscenes, you can expect to still
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
see some drops in performance. You may have noticed I've got a bit of an overclock on the GPU now, got holding 1980 megahertz, and this is only possible in games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. For some reason this game is very, very forgiving on the engine. It doesn't push the card that much, and that way you can hold a higher core clock and you can get better temps. Now I'm gonna just take her out from here. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to get a big bounty on my head, so I just want to keep it moving. Get back to the guy that gave me the mission. These guys won't catch me. Okay, looks like I got away with it. Bit of a brutal death to give a woman that, you know, was showing a little bit of interest into a married man, but it is what it is. Now, I used to play this game with my RTX 2080 Ti, water-cooled and overclocked. Also had the Galax 380 watt BIOS. I was doing around 2115, 2130 megahertz on the core, and I also added an extra 500 or 700 megahertz on the memory, and I could never hold 60 frames per second on this game. It doesn't matter what you did. To see the RTX 3090 pretty much just hold over 60 in general play is quite nice to see.
Have you killed her?
She's no longer your concern.
Job well done, my friend. I believe this is yours.
Happy to help.
I've got a ridiculous amount of drachmae because I've been playing this game for a while, so what he gave me was basically chump change. But let's have a look around for some other tasks that I can do nearby. I'm pretty sure there's some other missions I can do. I'm just going to quickly go to my journal and see what's available in this town. Okay, yeah, it seems to be a task nearby. Let's see what this one's about. But yeah, getting good performance though. I would say that, you know, this game could use a lot more optimization to kind of balance things. I don't think this is a fair representation on this card's abilities. I think with this type of hardware you should be getting far more than what we're getting now. But it's just optimization on Ubisoft's part, really. We've come to expect it now, but it's not the best thing.
Be well defended.
Hopefully Assassin's Creed Valhalla has a better performance. So that's a game I've already got ordered, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm a big fan of Vikings and all that, so I can't wait to do some raids and things like that. That'll be pretty awesome. And it's set in Britain as well, so to see like old style England will be quite interesting to see, because it will just be like going to places I actually go to, but it's all been recreated in a digital world in the olden days. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, can't wait for that game to come out, so stay tuned for the gameplay and performance for them from that. And also we've got Cyberpunk 2077 as well to look forward to. I know it's been a terrible year in terms of world events, but I think we might have a good end to the year. So outside the cities you can see up into the 79 to 80 FPS range, and this is when Assassin's Creed Odyssey doesn't really look like much of a challenge anymore. It's quite nice to see 80 frames per second though, and the game is silky smooth. I mean, just look at that latency chart. You don't get much smoother than that. But yeah, my experience right now, it does feel very, very good. Yes, the RTX 3090 is ridiculously overpriced, and when compared to the RTX 3080, it offers no value whatsoever. But I'm telling you one thing: when you're getting these kind of frames and you're playing a game this smooth, you don't really think about that. So do I regret buying this card? Absolutely not. Okay, let's get up here. It's kind of a long walk actually. Just want to make sure I don't alert any guards. Okay, we're finally here.
I've been looking for you. I saw your message. What's happened?
My play was a disaster, Mistios. The actor was drunk, the malacas, he ruined it.
What did he do?
What didn't he do? Stumbling around, slurring the lines he didn't forget. He even spewed vomit on the front row. I was a fool to think an idiot goat herd could be an actor. But I'll have my revenge.
So you want me to kill him?
His blood should stain the earth.
It won't be easy, but I'll take care of it.
You're a true hero.
I'll come back when I'm done.
These people can hold a grudge. I mean, I know he's a bit of a drunk and he messed up your business a little bit, but does he really deserve to die for it? I mean, I'm just taking the job, but when you question it, it's not exactly...
For me. I need to be
I
careful.
don't think it's right, but hey, I'm more than happy to do the job. Be interested to see how the PS5 and the Xbox One X perform in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. From what I saw, I remember seeing an early performance release or an early kind of indication that Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be locked to 4K 30 on the Xbox One X. If that is the case, then it's not a good sign that these cards are capable. So I'm thinking I can assassinate him quite easily. There's a lot of people looking, and I'll get a bounty on my head, but whatever. think I'll just execute him.
That's settled.
Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think anyone's reported the crime, so I think we're good. I can go back to the lady now and collect my drachmae. Oh, there is someone coming after me now. I'm gonna have to fight him. Let's do it.
I'm just here for the moment.
Is that right? Alright, I better get out of here. I don't really want to be fighting townsfolk. No, I'll get away in the water. Now they'll follow me. Swim away. Doubtful they'll follow me through the water. Yeah, I think they've I think I've lost them. Breaststroke my way to safe passage. So hopefully this town has kind of showed you guys what to expect when you're in a high NPC area. This isn't quite an Athens. This is Ithaca, I think it is, but it's still quite a populated area, so plenty of NPCs around.
You again? Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
You're truly a great warrior. Please, take this as thanks.
All in a day's work.
Okay, so 2 people dead. Arguably didn't deserve to die, but it is what it is. So I've been playing for about 12 minutes now. As you can see, the RTX 3090 holding under 60 degrees, which is nice. This isn't a typical case though. Again, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a little bit more forgiving on your GPUs. I'm not too sure why. Even the power draw seems to be a bit lower in this game. I've always wanted to know why that is. I guess different game engines perform differently, and they have different levels of stress on the GPU, but I think I'll leave it there. This is a good kind of barometer of what to expect from an RTX 3090 with a slight overclock of 1980 megahertz on the core with an extra 200 megahertz on the memory. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.